Before the promises, before the blessings, before the stars in the sky and the sand on the shore, there was a man with a sword. We call him Father Abraham. But long before he became the father of nations, he was the man who dared to go to war against kings, not just one, four. This is the untold story of the warrior we never knew. The land was in chaos. 4 kings, Chedorlaomer of Elam, Amraphel of Shinar, Arioch of Elasar, and Tidal king of Goyim, formed an alliance and swept through the region like a flood. They conquered everything in their path. Cities fell, nations bowed, and among the fallen was Sodom, and from Sodom they took captives. One of them was Lot, Abraham's nephew, dragged away in chains. Just one more trophy in their victory parade. Abraham could have stayed out of it. He lived in peace near the oaks of Mamre, far from the warpath. But when the news came, he didn't hesitate. He gathered 318 trained men, not soldiers, not warriors from some great kingdom, but men of his own household. Then he chased down 4 kings and their armies all the way to Dan. At night, under the cover of darkness, Abraham launched his strike. He divided his men. He attacked by surprise. It was brutal, precise, and it worked. The kings scattered. Their armies fled. And Abraham pursued them even farther to Hobah, north of Damascus, until every last captive was free. He recovered it all, Lot, the people and the stolen goods. Victory. But Abraham wasn't done. As he returned from battle, he was met by 2 kings. One was Melchizedek, the mysterious king of Salem, priest of God Most High. He brought bread and wine. He blessed Abraham and said, "Blessed be Abram of God Most High, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hand." Abraham gave him 1/10 of everything, a tithe, a holy offering. Then came the king of Sodom. He said, "Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself." But Abraham shook his head. "I have lifted my hand to the Lord God Most High," he said, "that I will take nothing, not a thread or a sandal strap, lest you say, 'I made Abraham rich.'" Abraham didn't want a reward. He didn't fight for gold. He fought for family, for justice, for righteousness. He walked away with no crown, but the heavens had taken notice. Before the covenant, before the promises, before Isaac was even a dream, Abraham stood toe-to-toe with kings and won. And that version of him, the bold one, the warrior, the protector, the man of faith who didn't just pray but acted, that version we almost forgot.